Economic warning sign: holiday jobs are tougher to find. Store employees might not be quite as available to assist shoppers this holiday season, a trend that could signal trouble for the broader economy. Retailers usually boost their workforce with temporary hires in the final months of the year to manage the surge in holiday shopping. But the National Retail Federation is predicting a steep decline in seasonal hiring compared with last year. According to a member survey, retailers are expected to bring on between 265,000 and 365,000 holiday workers in 2025, far below the 442,000 hired the previous year, a drop of up to 40%. That may seem unexpected given that early holiday spending is off to a strong start. Adobe Analytics reports that Black Friday sales climbed more than 4% year-over-year, while Cyber Monday sales rose 7% from 2024. Overall, the NRF expects holiday sales to grow between 3.7% and 4.2%, surpassing $1 trillion. However, much of this growth is driven by rising prices rather than consumers buying more goods. Salesforce found that while Black Friday prices jumped 7%, the number of items purchased fell 1%, resulting in a net 4% increase in sales. In other words, customers are spending more money but walking away with fewer products, meaning retailers need fewer staff to support them. Consumer spending makes up more than 2/3 of U.S. GDP, the country's broadest economic indicator. But with consumer confidence sitting at historic lows and unemployment beginning to rise, a sharp pullback in seasonal hiring comes at an uneasy moment and signals growing uncertainty heading into the new year. Conservative hiring, cautious workers. Many retailers are approaching holiday staffing more cautiously this year, said Mark Matthews, the group's chief economist. The uncertainty we've seen throughout the economy and within retail over the last year has caused some companies to hold back on hiring decisions, because this isn't a typical year from a historical standpoint, he explained. Matthews added that fewer full-time workers are quitting compared with previous years, meaning retailers are entering the holiday season better staffed than before. Recent Labor Department data shows 70,000 more retail employees than this time last year, though that represents only a 0.5% increase. Some major chains like Walmart and Target say they're managing by giving more hours to existing staff instead of bringing in large numbers of seasonal workers. Both companies still plan to hire holiday staff, but neither has provided specific hiring targets. Other organizations are also reporting declines in seasonal hiring plans. Challenger, Gray & Christmas, an outplacement firm, says its survey indicates the lowest level of seasonal hiring since the 2009 Great Recession, even below the temporary hiring seen at the end of the pandemic's first year. We've been watching a steady cooling in the labor market for 18 to 24 months, said Andy Challenger, the firm's senior vice president. One factor behind the reduced hiring needs, especially in warehouses, is increased automation, much of it adopted when employers struggled with labor shortages in recent years. A scramble for jobs. With fewer openings, people who rely on seasonal jobs to supplement household income are scrambling to secure positions. Job search platform Indeed.com says searches for seasonal work have risen 50% since 2023. The number of people looking for holiday work has skyrocketed over the past 2 years, said Corey Stull, a senior economist at Indeed. What's happening in the seasonal job market mirrors the broader labor market. Things have cooled, and there are simply fewer opportunities than before. Recent government employment data delayed by the shutdown supports this. The latest September report showed unemployment climbing to 4.4%, the highest in 4 years, and revised figures revealed job losses in August. Total job growth for the year is on track to be the weakest since the downturns of 2020 and the Great Recession. Still, Matthews of the NRF says holiday hiring could rebound slightly. Stronger than expected Black Friday results might push hesitant retailers to hire more workers at the last minute. We may see retailers who were holding back say, you know what, now that sales are picking up, we need to get out there and start hiring, he said. Some companies may have been conservative, but that doesn't mean they can't ramp up staffing as needed.